All right, hello, everybody. Testing. Hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome to streams. It is Thursday. I keep forgetting this is an off day, and I'm now trying to integrate this into the main schedule. It's a Pokemon stream day. Mainly, what has established that is simply because of like events usually happening around like Thursdays when it comes to Pokemon. But I guess also at the same time. Well, this is kind of not so like correlated with it, but the fact is that Nintendo's starting to release their games on Thursdays and everything like that. So that is kind of weird too. But in the case of next week, that's actually going to be a midnight release type of thing for the whole console. So I'm looking forward to that. I can go on and on about how much I'm looking forward to like next week's release, but that's not part of the program for today. It's a Pokemon-centric type of stream. Not only are we going to jump in on, 7-star Garchomp raids. I don't know why I was tripping over that. But we also have a new set for Pokemon TCG Pocket, which I have been following a little bit since, you know, each and every new, set. So here we are, integrating all that together. And to be honest, I kind of just want to jump in on TCG Pocket so we can get straight into the Garchomp raids, considering the fact that those take a little bit of time. Also, the fact is that actually, I don't remember what I was gonna say. Oh, right, multi-stream. We're here on Twitch, we're here on YouTube, and you know, once we get into Scarlet and Violet territory, then we can jump onto TikTok. And the reason I'm not doing them all at once is because TikTok's weird with the title info. There's like very limited number of characters you can work with that. So I can only do as much as like 7-star Garchomp raids with chat. That's all I can do. Also, what's going on, Ibrahim? Ibrahim's over there on Twitch. Did a 10-pack. The pull rates are bad. Or rather, did a 20-pack opening. It was bad. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll dive in and see if luck changes its mind about me. I mean, I guess it might be different now. Because I did get the, whatchamacallit, the Lily illustration from the last set. But that was like really late at the same time too. Anyway, pausing that. You should be hearing some music right now. Now I know this isn't... I was gonna say, well actually no, I could probably change a couple things right now. I could probably call this Pokemon TCG Pocket, right? Or you know what, I'll do that for Twitch. It's so hard to... I'm like, yo, it's hard to do multi-streams and just try to adhere to every guideline. So we'll do it over there. But for everyone else, you'll see the exact same image. So, not too bad, right? So here we are. And folks on YouTube, I know this doesn't look like Scarlet and Violet per se. Just bear with me. But we have the new set here. See, Ibrahim, you were saying that like, hey, over on the Discord, don't open packs, and I'm like, I'ma do it. See, I read the message before the fact, and I was like, nah, I'll do it. No, I'll open it. But we're back up again. So, having said that though, it's only one pack, so this does alleviate the whole, oh, which pack do I choose? It's just the one. So, we got 2 free packs. You already know how it plays out. Just hoping for the best. And I still suck at that now. Buzzwole, okay. I think I've been seeing some stuff about like how Buzzwole is active in like the current meta, but not into great detail. I guess we'll find out at some point. Right now I'm not really focused on like doing battling stuff, but I will definitely just open up packs. Ibrahim's asking for the 10-pack. Don't worry, I think that's in the cards. No pun intended on that one. See, I'm not familiar with that one at all. Okay. It's okay. I'm not even mad. Everything's new. Everything is brand new. Although I just want to make sure audio is doing well. I've noticed that this game is a little bit louder. And I think that's probably just how the iPad kind of works with it. But yeah, let's do a 10-pack. But first, I'm gonna do a recording. Okay, now we do the 10-pack. So we have plenty. So let's just go ahead and do it. Ooh, let's go. I didn't notice the sound effect that it would do, too. I guess, yeah, they're not technically Pokemon, so they just gotta distinguish it. Oh, we're so back. We're so back. Ah, that's sick. They got all of them. Oh. That was cool. That was really cool. Very nice. I gotta play Ultra Sun. I do have a copy now. And I got Buzzwole again. Oops, all Buzzwole like team. A whole deck of just Buzzwole. Yo! The Valley? Okay. Uh-oh. What do they got for this one? Yo! Holy Yo! The luck is going absolutely crazy. Pokemon TCG Pocket, you've been forgiven for everything you've done to me for the past couple of packs. And 10 packs. Granted, I did get Lily, like, recently off stream, so I guess that's okay. Holy. Low-key, I'm kind of speechless about this. Okay, I got it. Thank you. Wait, that was 35 out of 69. Obviously, there's going to be some other, like, additional things, like illustration rares that don't actually count for everything. But we're halfway through. That's kind of crazy. It is, it is a mini set, so fair enough. But man, dude, that was crazy. Absolutely crazy. Hold on. Let me just do some claims here. And I guess I didn't really do the daily thing. Thank you. There's more. Thank you. Oh, you know what? There's also, like, the collection stuff, right? Lots of those. Oh, actually, you know, what's this about the mass outbreaks? Oh, was that it? Okay. Nope, there's no more. Alright, are we good? Are we good? Okay, we're good. Alrighty. I think without further ado, let's go ahead and jump over to the main thing, which is Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Without further ado, I'm just gonna go and yoink! It's so abrupt. But bring me back over here. That was crazy, dude. That... Brother. Alright. Also, I guess we can play the music back up again, considering we just have usual chill sessions with Scarlet and Violet. Oh! Before we swapped over, I should talk about this. I got a couple things through Amazon. These are things you can totally get, and I want to get these guys because I wanted to test them out when Switch 2 comes out. We're gonna do a lot of testing. So I have here a GameCube controller adapter. Something very simple you can like find on Amazon. It's like, what was it? How much was it? Like 17 bucks or something like that. And I have this USB-A to USB-C adapter for USB cameras that don't have an actual USB-C. So we don't really have, you know, the C camera to test out that isn't from like the Hori group or, you know, whatever like Hori camera that they got going, right? And I just have like my old web camera and I want to see if like that could work. And of course I also want to test out the GameCube controller thing works, not just for Smash Brothers, but also for, you know, the GameCube app, which would make my old GameCube controller viable. Hopefully, right? Hopefully. If not, we'll have to work on the return on those. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that just real briefly. And so now, let's see, what am I going to do? Oh, right, so I'll go ahead, update titles over there. I'll go ahead and power the Switch. Switch has already got the game card loaded up and everything. So we are good to go. And then I guess we can go ahead and jump into Scarlet and Violet right there. Oh shoot, you didn't see it, but I got the Game Boy Advance icon. They're doing a whole bunch of sets, especially for Game Boy. Game Boy's crazy right now as far as like the different variants that you can add as your avatar. You have Switch Online. That's insane. That's all I wanted to say. Okay, so going live over on TikTok right now. All right. Hello. So just a really quick welcome to everybody who's jumping in on the TikTok side. We are doing a live stream right now for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet with the return of the Garchomp raids. I did a short about it. Well, for TikTok, it's just like a regular video. Oh yeah, that's right. I was just doing random mission stuff for Indigo Disc. Seeing if I can like incorporate that as like a regular thing I would be doing, but you know, with a lot of games to kind of juggle around, it's kind of difficult to even do that. But in any case, here's what we'll do. We'll just go ahead and connect online. I'm gonna go locate one of these, and we'll see how things play out from there. Everybody who's jumping in chats, welcome. Oh, we have mass outbreaks as well. I guess we should probably do that at some point. That'd be kind of nice to do. But I'm not sure if I can really fit that into the schedule of things. Right now, we're going to focus on the mighty Garchomp, you know? So, first thing... Oh, wait. Relax. Oh, it's too late. Wait! Also, let me know... just everybody in general, if audio is off or there's any imbalance that you'd like to have corrected. Like, oh, it's not as loud as I'd like it to be. It's like, oh, okay, gotcha. Let me see if I can do something about that. Now, there's a distinction between I can and what I'm able to do. We'll see how it plays out. Also, we're gonna get a couple warnings on YouTube side saying like, "Oh, this is actually kind of a lower like streaming bit rate." I'm like, "Yes, I know." Listen, man, I don't have fiber. I don't have Starlink. I just have just the regular type of internet. But one day, that's not today. Today we're just focusing on this. Oh, dude. I just realized that, yeah, we also get the updates for Scarlet and Violet. So, resolution, frame rate. I mean, you guys won't really see the resolution. Well, I guess maybe you will. It'll look a little bit sharper, but you won't see like the full-fledged 4K like on a stream of mine. Not yet, anyway. That'll happen once we get better internet. Anyway, we got Garchomp over here. Let me go ahead and assemble the team, and then I'll open up a room for everybody to jump in on. Let me see. I remember I was trying to do... I think I got pretty close to the Zoomeril, but that's the one I ended up not using. Where is it? I have all these boxes of different Pokemon. Okay, we got Slowbra. Was it really this one? I guess so. I guess where I had like another one. But I think one with Psychic added on top of it. Yeah, so we should be alright. Also, yeah, I'll bring Dondozo here as well. Okay. So, let me kind of just briefly go over the solo strat that I have going on here. I think this will work totally fine. Well, maybe. It kind of depends. I don't think you have Arboliva or another healer to help you out. In which case, I might be able to provide support. But here's the solo approach that I would typically recommend here. So, we have Slowbro right here. It is a Water Terra type holding the Shell Bell. We have Chilling Water here, Nasty Plot, Iron Defense, and Slack Off. EV distributions are towards special attack and defense. I think I've also seen just HP and defense just for the extra bulk. The ability here, which I don't believe matters, is Oblivious. And the simple thing about this is just that you start off with Iron Defense, then you go to the Nasty Plot, and then you just use Chilling Water as much as you can. Once stats get reset, or if you're low on health, you use Slack Off. Otherwise, build your buffs back up if the moment you get reset. And the only issue that comes around when it comes to Slowbro is the fact that when you're doing when you're building up your stats and during that phase, you are still susceptible to losing quite a bit of health. So typically it's nice to have like a Pokemon that can help you out there. So God of War, Arboliva. So I think I can actually do something. So if I can have if I can have chat work as offense, I think we can actually make this work. And I can be this actual support. And we use Dondozo for it. I think. Although it's kind of weird here because Dondozo is gonna be a well, I guess. Yeah, hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can actually work something here. Water gun, super. No. I can teach Dondozo something. That will just help out the team, just generally speaking. I think it's. Yeah, it's right here. No, it's not. Alright, hold on. Yeah, okay, I have 1 extra chilling water, which would help out a lot. So, typically I would get rid of liquidation, or I'd keep liquidation on like this, but I will go ahead and do a little bit of this. I think also Dondozo can learn, what was the move? Life Dew. But I think that's an egg move. So I gotta work on that real quick. Okay, let's go pull up Cerebi real quick to see. Non-egg move. Where was it? I could have sworn I saw. You know what? This will be a little bit faster. And yeah, the reason I'd like to have Life Dew is just so we heal up a team here. One moment. Dondozo Life Dew? No way. Well, it would then have to be someone else then, right? If not, then it's like, oh, okay, well, I can probably just change it up a little bit. Well, I guess, I mean, I could definitely, like, outlive a lot of these attacks. That's the thing. Give me 1 second. If not, then I could probably figure something out. Oh, you know what? It's Goodra. Goodra's the one who can actually, like, use Life Dew. And Goodra can kind of survive a bit. Either that or it was Cloyster. I think I was, like, trying to figure out another way to, like, work this out. But it might be just something where, yeah, maybe I should just go ahead and just work with Slowbro instead. Blastoise, Life Dew, Iron Defense. That sounds a little bit better for, like, a whole team. It's a shame I didn't actually prep up anything for the stream. But yeah, so I guess my my tactic was that I would provide support for everybody who just needs to build up, like, stats. Like, I would just continue to hit him up with Chilling Water, which would, like, 100% just wipe out all the attack stat stuff. Although I think Slowbro can definitely just do that by itself. So, I don't know, that one's a little tough. I guess we should just go ahead and give it a try. So, here's what I'll do. I'll go ahead and open up the room for everybody. Get a code out there. And then anybody who has this code can go ahead and hop in. Man, I should have built up a Blastoise. This should definitely work though. Well, as far as my survivability, sure. And then we'll just see how everyone else can work this out. Otherwise, I would definitely recommend Slowbro would work 100%. Well, I did say like healers would be like very much so welcome. I don't know, maybe I can like, yeah, maybe I can scrounge something up. Although I have to make another chilling water. TM. I get it, that should be fine, actually. I think we should be okay regardless of that. I think I do have... I mean, I probably have a Squirtle somewhere. Sorry guys, I'm just thinking about it. What's up, Ram? Oh, Pokemon Store is going to restock on the hourglasses, so make sure you buy them all before they go out. I think I tried doing that to some capacity, but I think I already ran out of like the spare tickets. Or rather, maybe I can like do one more. I'll do that while we're still waiting over here. It's actually a good opportunity to do so. You know what? Actually, you know what? Damn, quite enough there. All right, that's all I could do. Oh. All right, looks like time has run out here. I'll go ahead and cancel it. And you know what? I'm thinking about it. Yeah, let's just see if I have like a spare Squirtle somewhere. I don't know if I do. Searching. Well, honestly, if I just have Blastoise for sake of completion, then maybe. Oh, wait, isn't this the? I don't really want to touch the 7-star Blastoise. Yeah, it's that one. Yeah, I don't really want to touch that one. Rather kind of leave them clean for... Honestly, this is just to show them off. I guess to be fair, if you were to train it up, that you're not really going to lose anything out of that. Alright, but at the very least, let me just go ahead and see if I can... Can I catch one? The problem is I totally forgot where they're at. Shoot, I totally forgot how to like function this. I still haven't done a lot of my blueberry stuff. That's definitely on me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. The trade ones. I was gonna say, is it really? Oh my god, the Vulpix. Well, I do have Ninetales because of Pokemon Go, so thank goodness on that one. Oh my god. Wait, why do I not have Squirtle here? Oh god, what am I doing? Let's see. Area 0. In the canyon biome. What are we doing? Okay, gotcha. Alright. If you guys don't mind, I mean, we are going to be here for a little bit. So fair enough. Y'all can take this opportunity to, I guess, prepare. As I go find and catch a Squirtle. At least I have the Blastoise registered. Don't know why I don't have the other ones. Reone from your Blastoise. I could do that, but that's kind of like just another. It's kind of like another step of work that I kind of don't want to do. To be honest with you, look at. I still have some of these from day one where I was gonna try to like offer up like traded stuff. So I think it might be a tad bit faster if I were to just go and find one out here. And then we could just use, like, the candies and everything like that, and it should work just fine. Now, they're saying that there is, one right... possibly right up there. Although, I guess I haven't really accounted for, skill swap Malamar. Fair enough. The problem is that I'm kind of overextending with the use of, but I guess like in the context, oh, it's Trico. Crazy. Wait, what do you mean I don't have Trico? What am I doing? Yo, I'm failing over here. Also, why is it level 70? I would get if it was like level 60 or something. That seemed to be the norm. This is kind of ridiculous. Oh, hell, dude. Oh, hell, dude. I just want you to stay in the Pokeball here. Don't do anything crazy. I ain't gonna go out like this, like a Rattata, like, technique. Thank you. Bro, are you kidding me? Throwing out the Endeavor? Oh god, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of, like, starters I haven't even, like, picked up on. That's on me. I'll figure something out. You know what? I think there's also a couple of legendaries I actually haven't even, like, done out in the overworld. So, yeah. Alright. Alright, I'm off. I'm looking for a Squirtle. If I can find Trico that easily, then surely this can't be, like, that difficult, right? Okay, there's Squirtles reportedly down there. Oh, nice. Oh, there's Tepig. I have Tepig. Okay, thank goodness. I'll have one ready for, whatchamacallit, Legend ZA. That Mega Emboar hype, you know? I'm pretty sure they'll have, like, a Mega Evolution for them. Mega Meganium will be kind of funny to, like, pronounce every now and again. Alright. But where is Squirtle? Squirtle's supposed to just be kind of chilling out over here. Although, it could miss its opportunity just because there's just so many other Pokemon out here. That Tyrug better just calm down. Oh, hey! There we go. Breloom, you don't have to... right. So... hit up with Spore. You know what I probably should have done? I should have taken the opportunity and just, like, False Swipe and then Spore. But it's also... this is okay. Okay, good. We're good! We're good. Alright, now I have to go through the process of raising the Squirtle. All the Geodudes. Alright. Want to Vera, please. The Squirtle? No, I don't think it learns Chilling Water. That's just a TM type of situation. Yeah, no. It does learn Rain Dance, or at least I guess Blastoise, as I'm just looking at that one. So I guess I'll just have to go ahead and get the TM made here. Chilling Water. Okay, I have enough. Thank you. Yes, please. Also, what's going on? Inteleon learns Ice Beam. Just out there. Well, actually, I'm not seeing. Holy hell, dude! Look at all this. Oh, it actually knows like Iron Defense already. It's pretty nice. Nah, for the sake of this, it's gonna require quite a bit. You need like a very specific type of build, and I don't know if Inteleon actually does that. Also, hold on. Sorry, y'all. That was TikTok telling me that we had disconnected for a second. Weird. Also, hold on. I'd feel bad just kind of leaving it out like that. I think Inteleon, I think it could have potential to be like a good build for this one, but also at the same time, I'm not sure if Inteleon's like bulky enough to like take some of the hits here. Because for these guys, it's really the whole, we gotta make sure that they can actually survive a lot here. Oh, geez. Okay. That's Brave Nature, right? Yeah, okay. I haven't lost my touch there. Oh, for a second, I thought that was Skype. Oh, that would be crazy. Me having Skype in 2025 is insane. Unless Skype is just like hidden different these days. How are we on this one? It's just decent. These stuff around. How many do I have? 12? Good. Alright, so for the Squirtle, it would be HP. I mean, really, just these. Actually, we don't even need to worry about speed, but I'll just go ahead and do that. Yeah, I don't think I need any like physical attack on this one. Do you want to continue? No. Another time then. So what else do I need to do to build this one up? It was obviously I need candies, and I have a lot of those now. 21? Ooh. So changes Blastoise's ability to Rain Dish, hold leftovers, heals Iron Defense, Life Dew, Chilling Water. Oh yeah, that's right. That is something we're going to this thing learn. I was gonna say, okay, we do. Oh, we do have Lapras. That would know Life Dew normally, so that could help out. Dog, this setup process. I always did love the Wartortle like evolution out of like the 3. It just made sense. Well, I mean, it didn't make sense per se, but it was still the coolest looking one. All right, come on, just inch a little bit further out and just even out the level there, and then we can just top the rest with just regular rare candies. Flash cannon? Nah. So anyway. There we go. We're still missing a couple things for Blastoise, right? Obviously, some moves here and there. I just saw someone throwing a like. Thank you. Is that Joaquin? Yo! Okay, so... yeah, let's let's remember Rain Dance, since that would help out. And I think the last thing would be Life Dew. Yeah, so in that case, I'll just go ahead and forget a move. Shell Smash would be great in any other scenario, but not this one. Oh, also, well, this one's gonna be primarily defensive, right? So we want to give it a fair bit of iron and HP. Okay, give me a second. We're on our way. So much prep work, dude. So much. So we need iron stuff. Oh, that's a lot. You know what? Add 52 of those. And how much HP up? We only have 1. So how about just 51? Oops, I think that should be everything. All right. And then I think we'll just add a little bit of zinc right here. Or actually, you know what? Just 1 thing of calcium. You were saying leftovers, right? Yeah, I guess, yeah, that'd probably be the best thing for this particular build. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, actually, what was this? Bold mint. Yep, let's do it. And then wherever I could find, I should have spare leftovers here and there. Like maybe a lot of them. Six of them. Here you go. All right, is everything built? No, wait. Almost there, right? Not the picnic. That comes out later. Which, speaking of which, I should probably like get myself out into an open field. Change the ability as well. Oh, yeah, you're right. I was like, I forgot, or at least I forget that we're not actually trying to do like a solo attempt here. So I can actually like just go based off of like whatever limitations. Because what I typically do is I try to work with very little limitations, as in like base game stuff. I didn't. Oh yeah, I need to have someone like hold on to this real quick. So a lot of my runs will just be like standard, like Slowbro, Dondozo in this case. Try to use their regular abilities. Otherwise, we can just use like patches if need be. Be okay. And then we need to get Lapras out here. Lapras, please, where are you? Question: does this Lapras have? I mean, not yet. We can fix that. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, replace the Hydro Pump real quick. Don't want Blastoise to be learning something different, you know. All right, just have to get out into the wild here, and then we should be good to just do the picnic thing. Or wait. Son of a... Come on. Blastoise immediately tried to hit the hay. I believe you received that. And you can just keep Damp Rock. And then Picnic. Oh, and then we should be done. Oh my god, why did I... That was just a double check, you know? Cool. We got it. So, Iron Defense, Rain Dance, Chilling Water, Life Dew. We are ready. Yeah, we are absolutely ready. We're ready to do some support. Where was it? Right there. All right, everybody who's jumping in right now, we're going to do 7-star Garchomp. Just get yourself prepped up to jump in a room because we'll get codes up very shortly. And time. What did my time say? It was too long, sir. I was gonna say, is it me or the flying is a little slower than usual? Alright, so I should have everything. So I will go ahead, invite people through code. Everybody who's hopping in sees this and wants to jump in on a 7-star raid with people, go ahead. And as you guys do that, I'm going to bring my little mini AC over here. My buddy! Oh, all my stuff is falling off. Ah, there we go. Also, I see the like on the stream. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. We'll be doing 7-star Garchomp pretty much for the rest of the night. So don't feel the rush immediately, and if possible, we can see if we can try to rotate people around. You know, I was just thinking about Lapras, and I was like, you know, maybe Lapras would have also been like good support as well. So, well, maybe not. I think the Water Absorb would actually be pretty clutch here too. Yeah, the Rain Dish would have been nice, but Lapras doesn't have that. It's a shame though, because I really like that Pokemon. I'm kind of mad. They had a whole what was it? They had a mass outbreak for Lapras that would have also like increased your chances for like the shiny to show up. I mean, I could do it whenever, but like, I think that's a really cool looking shiny variant of it. It's pretty much just its colors, but like purple instead. And I was like, you know, I think purple, like the purple shinies just kind of work. Oh, also, looks like we're running out of time. Anybody else? Anybody else? Because we're gonna run short on time. I don't even know if you can actually change up your mod. Oh, no, Pierce has got it. I guess we'll, yeah, let's do this one. Let's run it. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's do it. I'm game for this one. Got the battle stuff here ready, or battle themes. Wait for it, wait for it. Okay. All right. Pierce is all you. I'll just be focusing on providing support. I kind of like Blasto's stance. I haven't actually seen it like from this perspective. Just kind of locked in. Damn, that still does a lot. Maybe I should have just set up Rain Dance immediately. I was just kind of focused on make sure I had like some defense on my end as well. All right. That Gardevoir's dying. Made a world of a difference. I'll tell you what. All right, I'm gonna just start using chilling water. It's starting to get a little annoying now. Damn. That was a live duo. Okay, gotcha. It does feel nice to have the Gardevoir here too for support. All right, I think we're kind of okay. I'm gonna just I'm setting up the Rain Dance. I'm getting healed 3 times here. Uh-oh, here we go. I'll get back into lowering the attacks. Damn, dude. I was gonna say, do I really need to? I don't really have to do that. I was gonna say, I'll just keep doing the attack debuffs. Kind of wish it was a burn status on that one. But I guess we'll be okay. Yeah, we got this. We got it. I mean, I say that. Oh boy. Oh no, we should be all right. It's been a hot minute. And with that second sword stance, yeah, we're good. I was gonna say, I mean, we don't only need to use Life Dew here, but nice to have it. And damn, at this point, yeah, Slowbro's pretty much. Oh, ooh, that's kind of rough. Here, you just do your usual buffing. I'm not sure if if it actually moved. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, bro. So yeah, not really much for me to do now. That might be different if I had if we had 4 people. But at the same time, if it was like all Slowbros, then y'all be okay. Although I guess I was gonna say I can get Rain Dance going. I will say though, Garchomp still hits pretty hard, because all things considered with our allocation. This is starting to get a little close though. Oh no. Come on, bro. Oh, there we go. We're so back. All the healing in the world just to get us back up. Although I think we're done here. Nice. It didn't even. Yeah, no, you guys are good. So there we go. Oh, also, so we got a quick disconnection from TikTok. Or maybe not. Yeah, oh no, we did. We did get a disconnection. That's such a weird tone. Can I change that? We should be alright. Especially if it's just people trying to play. And it's just a disconnection on the stream. But yeah, it should be fine. Now, now we can go ahead and move on to the next thing. Good job, Pierce, by the way. We'll start with another session in just a little bit. Just give me a second. Just in case. I gotta actually change the date and everything. Where is it? Date and time. Just move it the one time. Alright. Yeah. Now I gotta go find it. Oh, it's right there. Oh, also we could probably change the vibes real quick. I hope this is the one, though. Guess we'll find out. Oh, dude. I just realized, real quick. This area hopefully doesn't get bogged down after Switch 2's like update. We'll test it out. We'll test it out on Thursday. The following Thursday, anyway. Alright, so pretty much similar setup. I'm gonna set up a link code for everybody to jump in on. Essentially, Slowbro like can literally solo just fine. But I will be running support, so y'all don't even have to worry about that either. Whereas like in my previous one, it was just like, okay, which one I'm gonna have? Am I gonna have like Arboliva or Gardevoir? Gardevoir seems to work. And I think I have a better understanding of like how I should personally start things up. I mean, it's mainly make sure that we can like tank a hit. If we have any CPUs, then they'll definitely go for a defense shear. So I should set up with Iron Defense first and foremost. I can just literally just do one, and I can swap over to Chilling Water and just work on debuffing going forward. And then once it gets closer to what was that, Slowbro's like third nasty plot, then I can actually set up Rain Dance and get that going. And also, for people who are just like jumping in and just kind of like unsure if, you know, I'll keep this open, don't worry, I'm going to keep this open for the rest of the night. Which is pretty much up until, like in 2 hours. So we got plenty of time. Also, if you guys see disconnections on stream, then I guess I apologize on that up front. I am. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you, TikTok. Thank you. See, I am running this guy on like a lower bit rate. Oh my god. Yeah. It's just kind of weird like that. We should be back, but it's one of those weird things where. It's all part of the multi-streaming type of situation where, oh, by the way, I should probably have like YouTube's chat open real quick. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, it's just kind of weird. This is what happens when you multi-stream and you don't have a lot of bandwidth, I'm sure, question mark. But you know what? I can work with Pierce with like a tag team set in this situation as well. So I'll just wait real quick. Going once, going twice. 9, 8. I'm getting ready over here. 5, 4. Okay, all right, yeah, okay. Let's go and get started. And then we'll open up the rooms for everybody else once we are done with this one as well. Someone brought in the arc. Well, I mean that's an NPC. Intimidate helps. That should be -3 on the attacks, right? After mine, and then Arcanine shows up again. Oh, Chaz is in chat. How's it going, Chaz? We're doing 7-star Garchomp. Just came back today. And I've been trying to be a little bit more consistent on just doing consistent streams over on the TikTok platform, on the YouTube platform, in addition to Twitch. So that's kind of what's going on. It's just a nice way to get resources for Garchomp. Other people who may have not been able to clear through Garchomp can do it from here as well. Okay, I'll go ahead and set up the rain dance now. Oh, that's not great. That's also not good. Although Arcanine did just show up, so... And then there's also Chilling Water right there. Like, oh yeah, that's right, that is also my job. It's also a role I'm born to play. In fact, yeah, let me do that another time. Let me do another take of that. I was scared for a second. Yeah, oops. Actually, yeah, I was gonna say. All right, yeah, you're good. You're good. I just gotta make sure that we keep lowering that attack. Ooh. Oh, damn. I saw the burn status real quick. I was like, yo. Ain't no way. Oh, there it is. I was like, I'm doing some work here. So, yeah, alright. Oh yeah, that's right, you have to build up everything. Everything looks to be good over there. Look at stream status just to make sure everything's good. Damn. Those are probably buff up my defense too. Oh, you know what? I just saw that Rain Dance had ended. Not the poison jab. Oh, that's actually really bad. I'll patch that up in a little bit. But first thing first, let me get the Rain Dance going. Could you make my earthquake? Could you make my earthquake? All right, and then nice. I was gonna say, just let me heal cheer. Brother, you just used Earthquake twice. God, sometimes I hate these 7-star. Uh-oh. We got disconnected one more time. But we're good. I'll have to probably work on, like, establishing a better connection here. I'm not sure if I can really change much here. To be fair, though, Ibrahim, this is a ground terror type, and the NPCs are kind of dumb, so... But at the same time, it's Intimidate, so I'm also very much so welcoming it. At the same time. Okay. So now... I'll go back to me real quick. Although, I was gonna say, I guess for TikTok, you guys don't really see much of a difference. Alright, we still have the 31st. Yeah. Probably best to, like, fix that, too. Where's... I can make... I was gonna say, I can fly over here, right? Yeah. It's been a hot minute since I've done that. Admittedly. Just gotta... get around this. Man, dude, popping and everything. Everything's gonna change, but also at the same time, it'll look kind of the same anyway. Alright, so I will go ahead, I'll send out the code for everybody to jump in on. Oh, but Pierce is out. The 2 Urban Mysticas? You're welcome. Thanks for jumping in. Alright, chat, it's just us. I guess I could do something here. Yeah, I'd have to have like added some extra like image here and there. See, I changing the settings should be okay for now. I'll work on it later. Oh man, I'm looking at the YouTube preview of the stream and it's like we're like really far back. Not if I refresh it. Okay, we're back. Also, again, as usual, if you guys like pop in like a little bit later, don't worry, we can definitely just kind of reset the link code. That's how we do things over here. I'll just be over here chilling. We've got less than a minute. We can again, we can reset some stuff real quick. But give me a moment. I'm gonna need to just to do a little bit of research in the back here. Yeah, you know what? Probably best if I just go ahead and cancel this one and then like reestablish another one for people to jump in on. Link code. Please. Okay, there we go. All right. Some more over here. Damn. I wish I had work off tomorrow. Not quite. Next week, though. Which is actually really solid because next week is... Oh, Asher, how's it going? Asher's over on the Twitch side. We're just doing some 7-star Garchomp since it returned back. Everyone's using Slowbro, but I am taking the role of support. So we have one of the best starters out here. Well, honestly, Gen 1's like starter designs are just like pretty much, I mean, there's a little bit of favoritism there, but unmatched. There's an almost unfair amount of favoritism towards Gen 1. For me. But Blastoise is actually really, really good as support here, as it turns out. It's a nice opportunity since I don't ever use anything outside of like base vanilla game Pokemons for a 7-star. Over on Sword and Shield, farming XP candy. Oh, okay, gotcha. That is, you know what? We don't really give a lot of like flowers to Sword and Shield. I personally love the design of like just the main towns. They definitely had a vision for it, and then they were trying to be a little bit ambitious with like the wild areas. Maybe not to exactly the standard that we would love it to be, but they did really good design on some of the towns. And some of the music, too. Yeah, okay. Looks like we're running out of time here. I'm going to go ahead... Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and like, cancel this one. I'm going to open up another one for everybody else to just hop in on. Pretty much, just anybody can just hop on in, and depending on like how many people want to like jump in, we'll like see if we can fill it to max capacity. But otherwise, just another extra person would do just fine. I just know that I can't actually do the raid on my own with this particular Blastoise. I'd have to bring in Slowbro for it. Orange. Oh, Strongest Soldier started first month. Now I got like 13,000 hours. Holy hell, that's devotion. That's a relationship, bro. That's not gaming. That's just simply living. Oh. Getting a slight disconnection on... Okay, we're good. There's a slight disconnection on TikTok's side. So we're also doing a multi-stream as well. We are live on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. Just all the works. Just getting the word out there. And it's nice because there's not too much pressure on like what we're doing. This is pretty much like once you get the formula down of what you're trying to like accomplish for a stream, then you can just do all this. I try to be careful with like the TikTok stream stuff. But also at the same time, I'm just totally down to just chill out for a little bit. But to be fair, I haven't touched Pokemon Shield in a good while. I do have a spare copy of Pokemon Sword, and I was kind of in the middle of like just playing through that casually. I was kind of one of those things where it's like, okay, well I have a lot of the Pokemon I could just transfer over like immediately, so I could just do whatever. And I had Squirtle from like Pokemon like Home. And I was like, oh, why don't we just bring this one along? POV, me on my deathbed. If someone bad talks Sword and Shield, shut your goddamn mouth. They definitely had something cooking with Sword and Shield. I personally really liked it. I think there's a lot of strong points of Sword and Shield that don't really get replicated the same way in Sword and Shield, or sorry, Scarlet and Violet. But Scarlet and Violet is ambitious in the fact that they're pretty much adopting the open world area, the wild area, and make it the whole thing. So I think it's a good bit of them just trying to like, running out of words here as I just noticed that they're running out of time. Hold on, just gonna cancel this real quick, and then I'll open up another room. Hello? Okay. Anyway, yeah, Scarlet and Violet just being very ambitious in what it's doing. They just gotta like really work on some of the texture stuff. I think they understand now. I mean, they definitely gotta be hearing a lot of the feedback, right? It's hence why they're at least like touching up on a couple of the games, or at least rather Scarlet and Violet as far as Switch 2 updates. making that like at least run a consistent frame rate. Whereas with Sword and Shield, I've noticed that was kind of a consistent 30. I think if you do it handheld, it is 60. I forget. I said it's Sword and Shield better in every way except for the overworld shinies. Ooh. To be fair, yeah, shiny hunting is a little bit easier in this one too. You know what? I like Sword and Shield. And there's a couple of like yes and no's about like how I feel about the game. One thing I'm definitely not a big fan of are like the raid battles in that one, because I do not like the 5, 4, 3 tiered like shields that these Pokemon would like throw up. I'm still not a fan of shields in in general when it comes to like Scarlet and Violet, but there's only so much we can work with. In some ways, it is a little bit nicer because Sword and shield because you know you just hit it once, like one bump is down. Super effective moves sometimes will like go for 2, and you know you're kind of done with it. The only problem is that it does open up shields like at different intervals of like the health, versus this where it's like just a certain portion. You just have to work with that. But for both, they've also like called for different strats and everything. Alright, we're less than a minute down. Ugh. Starting to get a little sleepy here too. Yeah, I was having a hard time on the workout today. It was post-workout. I was just super exhausted versus yesterday. It's weird. RPG experience optimization brained. You know what? I'm not quite there yet, but that definitely helps. Also, we're running out of time on this one as well. So I will go ahead. Give it a second. No, okay, I'll hop off for this one. We are abandoning it. And then we're going to do another one. You know what we should do? I've entertained the idea here and there. Oh, trying to reconnect one of the other streams. So I have an interesting setup over on TikTok side. It's landscape and portrait. Don't know how they even manage that. I was kind of trying to figure out some answers like, hey, if I choose like the dual layout, does that mean I'm splitting up the signal for just one stream on that end? Or is it like doubling up? Because I gotta know that because I'm multi-streaming already. And I never found a concrete answer to that, so I was just kind of like, eh, we'll just see if it causes troubles, and apparently it kind of does. So I might want to change it up so that, at the very least, I'll have like landscape or something. Landscape or something. So, I guess that's what I'll do. That's what I'm finna do. I know you can kind of do multi-streaming landscape and portrait on YouTube. And you would just simply have 2 different whatchamacallit, stream keys for that. But that one I know for sure you have to double up on your bandwidth. And that's not really, it's not exactly what I want to do. Yeah, just letting everybody know who's like hopping in. We are doing 7-star Garchomp raids, and we're pretty much just committing to that for the end of the night. I'm chilled to just hang out over here, but yeah, dude, like I now have the Blastoise, I got the support, so this is definitely not like a solo attempt as I've like done like with videos before. This is just for everybody else, just to have like a chill time. I will probably need to open up another room though. To be fair. I'll wait just a little bit. Just a little bit. We're always going to be opening up new rooms, whether you just see this soon-ish or like a little bit too late and you're like, oh shoot, I want to hop in. It's like, no problem. Let me just reset it real quick. Ooh. I was talking about. Oh yeah, well, yeah, I was saying that I was kind of exhausted today. It was weird, dude. It's the same old like workout, but for some reason I just like the end part of it just leaves me super exhausted for today, especially, which is super weird. But we should be okay for tomorrow. Also, what's going on, Asher? There's a crazy XP candy den if you can't gain watts and wishing pieces fast enough. It's useless. Huh. I haven't really thought too much about that. I just remembered the whole time skipping exploit, if you will. Kind of the same thing over here too, but you know, that one required a little bit more like accurate precision on it. But that's how I got Charizard. Never a shiny though, I don't think. But that was like some cool moments there too. Maybe it's almost hard to believe that that's how they were going to do it. Because there was times where I was like loading into a different day and another day and another day after that, and I was like, is this how they were really expecting us to find some of the Dynamax Pokemon? Because that's insane. It's a good thing they did kind of fix it. Grinded 5 hours and got like the following candies: 6XS, 6S, 110 medium, 99 large, 36 extra large, and 251 rares. I mean, 251 rare candies. That's pretty nice. But 5 hours though. Ooh. They were definitely experimenting, for sure. They had an idea, they went ahead and executed it, and well, I'm just glad that we're here in Scarlet and Violet now. As much grief as we give Scarlet and Violet, there's definitely some mechanics that they have like carried over or implemented, revised, that I am happy about. I'm looking forward to Pokemon Legends ZA. I know that there's another Pokemon Presents in July, but let's talk about Legends ZA. I am looking forward to that. Did the Math Dynamax adventures infinitely slower. Ugh. Yeah, no one likes to hear that, or even try that attempt. It's a little bit by like 50%. Okay. Alright, we're probably gonna need to hop out of this one, and then I'm not seeing a lot of activity as far as like folks joining in. Maybe we should try to attempt a solo run on this one at some point. Let me cancel this one. I'll do it the one more time. Oh no! My communication, but like I hardly did anything. Okay. Yeah. Again, anybody who like hops in here, feel free to jump in, and we'll just have a good time. I will say though, I'm feeling like I want to try to do like another solo attempt on this one, so I would say if we don't get like at least one person into this, then we'll like attempt a solo and see how that plays out. Although I think it might be dashed if we don't actually have like Arpaliva or Gardevoir on the team. Might be tough for slow bros out there. Oh no. More promotion for Zenless Zone Zero, dude. Oh my god, dude. That's been the addiction. I'll have to somehow incorporate into the schedule at some point. Solo all the 1 to 6 stars in Scarlet Violet and almost all 7 stars. That's nice. Okay. I have been able to do well, except for Mewtwo. Mewtwo was like probably the hardest to even consider a solo. And at that point, it was like, you know what? Get everybody to use Mew. That's what you had to do. that was actually a legitimately tough one. That Mewtwo is just built different. Everybody hopping in. Welcome. We're kind of running low on time right here, though. Anyone who wants to jump in, I would say first things first, just go ahead and like add the link code. Otherwise, you can always ask. Although the answer is going to be yes for the most part. I can't really imagine any other like situation where I'd be like, no, I don't want this particular person in. And be like, that's kind of weird. But okay. Alrighty. Well, if that's the case, I think I will, I'll attempt a solo run then. Although, wait, do I have, oh shoot, I don't, where's my hold item? You have it. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, that's right. You know what? One more. Just one more. Just, something is just telling me right now. Something's telling me, yo, hold the line just real quick. And if there's anyone else who pops in, I'll swap over to the support instead. Otherwise, if I were to just do run this with just everything in searching pending, then it'll just be the exact same situation. I was thinking more because Switch 2 and the other updates for it, we're gonna definitely do a lot of testing. That would also include Scarlet and Violet, see how the performance is there. But I was also wondering what other Switch 1 titles, especially when we're talking about Pokemon, because there's a couple of them that could probably use a bit of boosting. But also, when you think about it, I think all of them could use just like a bit of boost. Like Legends Arceus could use it. I think Pokemon Unite could probably use it too. It runs 60 for the most part, but like we can also bump up like the resolution or something like that. Sword and Shield could definitely use it too. Just depends on like if the developers are doing that, you know. Uh-oh. There we go. Saw a little bit of buffering going on over on the TikTok side. So yeah, once we get closer to this timer, then I will actually attempt it. It's been a hot minute. Hopefully, it won't be like a dud where I just like absolutely get wiped. But I'll only do that once we hit like sub 30 seconds. Oh, I'm getting tired though. I guess that's a good thing if I want to make sure I get some rest. I had the worst time like Monday night, Tuesday night. Yeah, it was. Yeah, no, I think it was Monday night. I just wasn't getting enough sleep because I was just so. I was stressed out because I was thinking about like some other like financial venture that I was trying to like get myself into, but that's a whole other thing. Also, Unite gets one, Scarlet Valley gets one, VA gets one. Everyone else gets ignored, I bet. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Alright. I guess Yeah, let me do this then. We will run this solo and see if I can actually do this. Get the battle theme going. Hello. Bro? This song? Okay. Oh, this is probably not good. If I were to attempt this, I think I might want to just do a reset. But you know what? I'll try. Oh, brother. Brother. Oh yeah, that's right. Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. Forgot about that. People really did not like. Well, actually, the general consensus is that no one really likes BDSP. Although Asher has strong feelings toward Legend Arceus, I really liked Legends Arceus. Mainly because it felt different. And it pretty much answered a lot of the things I wanted to have in a Pokemon game. Which mainly just can get chalked up to like the fact that I could like freely move as like the character, do these battles. If I hear this consists about BDSP, the best Pokemon remake, I think it's a solid like remake. And you know, that is to say, it's kind of hard to really mess up on like a Pokemon game if it is just simply strictly like a remake. I think maybe people like saw BDSP as like something like really boring of a remake. And to be fair, it pretty much is just your fun just revisiting of Sinnoh. And the challenge really comes from the Elite Four. That's where they absolutely destroy you. I found that out the hard way in a Nuzlocke. Oh, brother. This guy's juicing up. I should really heal up. Brother. Actually, you know what? Let me just double check my stuff here. I was gonna say, I hate this, but I'm gonna need to just go ahead and try to shut down on, like, the attacks here. Because that hurts a lot. My time is not great for this, though. So I need to use Slack off again. People only really hated BDSP because they set unrealistic expectations with fake leaks and hopium crack pipe wish lists for 8 years. That's putting it in a way. I'm not sure if I would like absolutely say all that, but I will say, I can just get behind the fact that, like, people have a lot of that expectation, sure. And they got what they felt in comparison is like a really mid experience, where I think if you were to really look at things, it really just did exactly what it needed to do. It was pretty much like a one-to-one for Diamond Pearl in a lot of ways. Oh my god, dude. They need to... And that's a good thing, right, Asher? Just keeping your expectations, like, very low. For anything. To not even expect anything. So that everything else is just, like... Jesus, dude. We're suffering over here. Finally. But I guess I can only do like one more slack off. I should probably just be safer on that. See how this plays out. The only problem is with all this is... well, this particular... I'm talking about the raid battle right now. The fact that I'm also trying to maintain my health here too. Brother. On the bright side, though, this does help with just letting Garchomp go through all the Sword Dance, only to shut it down with all the chilling water. I do appreciate more of the support role, though. I'm curious now. If I were to like open up the fight to like a lot of people, I wonder how that's gonna actually play out. Maybe not too well. Because I have no idea what other people are running. Oh, come on, dude. Homie, I just got you that... No, dude. That's the annoying bit here. Oh, I guess to be fair, I'm not really like taking a lot of damage now, so just focus on nasty plot. You certainly have a way of explaining things, Asher. Typically the type of things I would like only like explain with friends. Here online, I kind of keep everything pretty plain. Alright, is it? Hold on. Oh my god, I need one more setup for Nasty Plot. Brother, like, I think I could definitely do this solo. But if I spend like a couple of these turns just like trying to heal myself because we don't have a dedicated healer, then it's like, oh god. Then you only get so far. I have a fair bit of expectations depending on like the developer. It's tough with Nintendo though, because they keep a lot of like the developers like under wraps. Everything is like all universally identified as Nintendo, unless you're Pokemon, in which case you have like, you know, creatures and whatnot. Or I guess if you've been following Fire Emblem, in which case you know it's intelligent systems. Well, I guess, ooh, huh. Okay, maybe, okay, scratch that. Maybe it's a couple of other, like, companies you may, or developers you know. I will say, one that, like, really paid off, like, of recent memory, oh no. I might, I don't think I actually can, oh, it looks like I can actually clear this. Potentially. That is if I can get, like, maybe 2 shots in. One recent example, though, is, what was it? Mercury Steam? The ones who just got in charge of, it was Samus Returns on 3DS. And then Nintendo brought them over for, what was it? Metroid Dread. And I think they did a fantastic job on that one. And I had, like, pretty decent expectations for them, considering how good, like, that was. Also, did I win? Did I win this? Because you know how much I love not seeing health. No. I was so close. I promise you I was probably like just a sliver of health that close. Oh my god. But I was wondering about like Scarlet and Violet, like my expectations for that one. Maybe... I'm trying to remember. I don't know. All I know is that I still like Scarlet and Violet, like launch date. I knew it was gonna be... I knew it was buggy as hell. And it did crash on me like one or a couple times. Alright. I'm designating myself as support. Going forward. So anyone who wants to assist, by all means. What else are you saying, Asher? Even when emulating, I always use Diamond because I knew I was never gonna touch like the post-game like battle facilities. Oh, that's what you mean. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, wait, like, I was thinking about like regular Diamond. But fair, okay. Yeah, I don't do like Battle Frontier stuff. It's weird because like I love going through Pokemon and like just like the general journey of it, but I don't really like when you can have competitive fights, sure, PvP, but like when it's actually PvE and they're like doing very special parameters, I don't really like that much. It could also be a skill issue on my end because I remember that post-game Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness especially was kind of tough. Or you know, yeah, it was, I think it was XD Gale of Darkness because they had like the whole, what was it, Ore Coliseum? And I promise you, those Pokemon that they had that you'd fight against, I'm pretty sure they were EV trained. And my little peewee brain and no actual Game Boy connector type of thing for, you know, optimizing on like perfect IVs and like EV training, and I was just kind of working with like whatever the game gave me, couldn't really fight. I'd probably stand a better chance now with the resources I have, but having that game XE Gale of Darkness with just like the base Pokemon teams, I mean, if you were running pseudo legendaries, you might stand a chance, and if you've been kind of trying to do some EV training in the best way possible, then yeah, you could kind of do it. Oh, Sophia, hello. We found somebody! We found another person! Thank God. Guys, I'm so lonely over here. Wait, why do we have the Hydreigon? We'll find out. Well, actually, let me wait for one more person. Just one more person. And then probably like in 10 seconds, then we'll get there. I do see Gudra though. I believe in Gudra. I'm curious about Hydreigon though. We'll see. Okay, let's do it. So in case you guys didn't hear the other bits before, I will be running support for everybody. So y'all just focus on like building, and hopefully no one dies. All your mods, so difficulties are not the issue, but if a mode's entire point is difficulty, then I would be wasting my time. Okay. Well, then that sucked a little bit. Everyone seems to be doing okay, though. Oh, yeah. Forgot about Gooey. That's not bad. Just lowers their speed quite a bit. I'll start lowering some attack here. And then it looks like I'll probably want to do... well, someone already did healing cheer. That's good. It's kind of tough to do all that at once early on. Oh, actually, you know what? Everyone's pretty good to go. I will just go ahead and just continue using chilling water. Oh, the Hydreigon actually does surf. I actually didn't know about that. You know what, Asher? I didn't even like put two and two together. I've just been like saying your name like from like the beginning, but it also has the modder at the end of it too. Since I'm a modder slash hacker slash cheater with games, I'm used to shaping things into what pleases me. Oh, I see, I see. That's fair. You know, I've never really like played around with like modding games. I think the closest thing I've ever really gotten to was pretty much just whatever, but like I guess Bethesda's kind of straightforward like thing for like mod settings for like later versions of like Skyrim, for example. Of course, they do that with all the other games as well, but that's kind of the extent that I got my like feel for it. And we're really running through this. Everyone seems to be good on health. That's good. That's good. We're having some difficulty with the connection over on TikTok side, but we're reconnecting. Alright, so that definitely seals it. I will definitely need to keep the production side over on TikTok side to just landscape and not try to do a dual type of thing. That seems to cause a lot of problems. But we can also keep testing it. Damn, it's like, yeah, we are running two supports here, which helps out a lot. Still hurts a lot, though. What the hell? Oh, yeah, because our stats got wiped. I don't have the Iron Defense on me anymore. Although Reflect also helps there, too. Hydreigon, though, as Water Terror type is very interesting. I never even considered. Well, to be fair, I never realized I could use Surf. And I guess maybe by extension the Hydro Pump. Damn. Almost there. Certain things I do, for instance, there are actually so unoptimal that your character would die. I would do it for like aesthetic reasons. That's fair. Alright, good job, everybody. That was extremely easy. And it's all thanks to y'all. I didn't get anything out of it though, except for the usual candies, but still. All right. What time is it? Is it 9:23? We can do, I would say maybe like another one. Yeah, give me a second, guys. I'll just go ahead and like update everything here. Skipping ahead of time. Oh, yes. Cool. No, there's that. Oh, there we go. For example, cool sword with garbage stats. Now, with all the examples you're providing me, I gotta have to ask: are the common things that you would mod in like more regularly than not, just simply for like aesthetic stuff and never for like a quality of life type of thing? Because I noticed there was something for okay, this is the right one. I'll open up the room, everybody. What would be anything like as convenient as, say, like Monster Hunter, instead of trying to get all the birds in one just to get your stat buffs, you would just have one show up like right in front of you. I've seen that, and that definitely is a nice time saver type of thing. The trail slash, didn't know you were like so casually cultured. Listen, I got onto the trails train for like a good couple years ago, and I just been kind of going on the journey here and there. It's kind of tough because I wanted to get myself caught up with the Trail series and the Tales of series, 2 RPGs, and they're both games that I was kind of familiar with, also not so familiar with, and I decided to take the plunge, and I'm still swimming. I think it started... did it start with Symphonia? I think it started with Symphonia. And that was like maybe 3 years ago. Yeah, I would just kind of go back and forth on the games. So I played through Trails in Sky, FC, SC, the 3rd, and now I'm at 0, but it's funny that like the 1st is getting remade, or that is the remake, the 1st, so... Interesting. And it's going to be using Daybreak's whole system, and it's like, oh, okay. That's interesting. I've never tried it before, so I guess this is the first time I'm going to be trying that. Ooh, sorry for all the TikTok folks out there. It's kind of tough over there. Getting like constant like reconnection issues. To make things easier, but I'm not sure I would call it like quality of life due to how I use it. Yeah, to be fair, even if I had that like competence to like learn how to like mod and make like shortcuts here and there, I'm not sure if I would recognize like what would be really good quality of life stuff that I would just try to implement in. Obviously, you know, the developers at the time will have like their own vision of how you want to engage with the game, and then following after that, people will just try to do their own thing for modding, especially when it comes to like the visual aesthetics of characters or, you know, what have you. I haven't done like that kind of stuff in like a long time. When I think about it, it's like, when it comes to Pokemon especially, I can see that like something you would just use to mod in would probably be like, early on would probably be like just infinite rare candies or something like that, just to make things easier. Oh, here, I'll cancel out this one. I would say, how much time do we have? Oh, geez. Let's do one more. I want to see if I can hold out for other people to hop in on like one last go with this. Console modder too, which is even crazier. That sounds crazy because PC modding seems to be the way to go. It's at least a lot easier to manage files that way. Console modding? Well, console modder. Oh, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. I was gonna say like changing like the game software like within the console is kind of crazy by itself. But like modding the console for like other things, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Definitely follow the passion. In 2008, I was a 3DS modder. Ooh. Could I have really used services on like HDMI modding? Could I have used it? Bro. Just capture equipment on 3DS. Dog. If there was anything I would ever ask for is like current at present, it's just a way to like mod like older console stuff. In 2020 to present, I am a Switch modder. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna wish you the best of luck when it comes to Switch too, that's for sure. It should, well, I mean, like, there's gotta be something for day one, right? Because right now, there's only like maybe a few handful of people and some bold enough to just like post what they're finding. And the fact is that there's already a day one patch like locked in for Switch 2. So it's like, oh, interesting. Which might get in the way of certain things, but maybe not everything. You'll be really curious to see how that plays out for a lot of folks. Damn, I'm getting pretty stubborn about this. Like I know that I'm just kind of like sitting and waiting for a little bit, but I also want to wait. Just want to wait a little bit longer. And anyone who's looking to join up, I'll reset the link code, so don't worry too much about that. Also able to do Wii, Wii U, PSP, 3DS, PS3, and PS4. You have a whole spreadsheet on this, or I should say the whole rap sheet and everything. Any potential chance that you wanted to take that out somewhere as far as like a profession, or I don't know if you can do that as far as like show that off on the resume, but damn. Running time just 1 second. Here, open it up again. Yeah, I'm kind of curious. Is that just simply hobby, or is that like kind of something that can be related and linked to your current like work? Or is that really just like the passion? Because with all that handiwork, it's an enjoyable hobby. Fair enough. I can honor that too. It's like asking, well, these days it's a lot more common, but it's like asking me like, hey, are you like a professional editor? And it's like, no, I just make funny YouTube videos. Well, not even debatably funny sometimes. Sometimes. I think my overall tone is just pretty laid back for the most part. I will say, how about we do... Ooh. Damn. I'm trying to see, like... How can I squeeze this out just a little bit more as far as, like... Folks jumping in. Tell you what. I'm starting to feel a little bit of, like, exhaustion over here. So I think what I'll do... After I read that chat... Okay, there's Sophia. Hey! Jelly's back as well. Welcome back, guys. So I think we can run this one. In that case, this should probably be the last one, because I was thinking like, oh, okay, if the time runs out on this one, I'll just run another like room, and then if no one shows up on that one, I'll go ahead and just call. Mass launch, I discovered an exploit to a soft block rank at will. Interesting. I'll wait for one more person. Going once, going twice. This will be the last one, I believe, so anyone else who wants to jump in on this, feel free to do so, because otherwise, anyone who's tuning in for like the live stream Pokemon stuff, I'd probably say that we'll come back to this like next Thursday, and it'll be the Switch 2 like updated version. So we'll see. We'll see how well that plays out. Sub 10 seconds and we'll go. Uh-oh. TikTok. Relax. Okay. Go time. Waiting for it. Wait for it. Okay. Oh my god. Mass destruction. 2023, I was the guy updating a speed cheat someone made so it works in the latest update in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, actually, we have Tauros over here. Not bad, not bad. That's 2023. This month. Gotcha. Will this actually... Damn, so close. Popping up on the health. I'll just go ahead and do the rain dance here. Hold on, life do on this one. Not the double life do. That's still good though. Unfortunately, life do doesn't heal for too much, just enough. In most cases. You know, most racing games on Steam have no protection versus like speed cheats used through like proton compatibility. Okay, okay. Well, that's not good. Ah, damn, dude. Wow, we already broke through. Oh, are you using life tube there? Starting at 18 and now 25. Yeah, that's what happens to all of us. So much time could just go by. Like, I definitely look back at like my current job and how I even started off. I was like age 20. 10 years ago. I'm like, holy hell, dude. A whole decade, bro. Oh, here we go. Yeah, boost the defense here. Not the earthquake. Learn through the internet. Honestly, the internet has been like the greatest source for everybody. Damn, dude. I have to get chilling. Set up the whole chilling water situation again. Hopefully Shelly can live this. Uh-oh. Yeah, I was doing heal cheer as well. Let's say, yeah, more chilling water. More chilling water! I should set up the rain dance, though. I'll do that after this. Nice, nice, nice. Here, I'll drop one last rain dance. I think everyone's got this taken care of, though. Yeah. Although, are you gonna let me go? Hold on, Blasphemous need to use rain dance. Hold on. Okay, never mind. Nicely done, everybody. I think that'll do it then. Hey! We got two Burrow Mysticas and the ability patch. So we pretty much recover from the one we used for the rain dish. Pretty nice, pretty nice. But yeah, crazy how what the internet can really do. I mean, obviously the connectivity we got going on here through stream. Switch to, albeit it's kind of late to the party, right? With the game chat just built in, which, you know, again, kind of late, but at least they're implementing it. And then just like what you can just find online just to kind of help like further like your own skill set and hobby and passion. Here, I'll go ahead and save it here. But we're pretty much done, everybody. So, want to give some shout-outs here. Saw Sophia, we saw Shelly. Shout-outs to Pierce, who hopped in earlier here for doing the raids. And just shout-outs to Asher, shout-outs to Ibrahim as well. One's joining in over on the Twitch side of things. But as far as us continuing things, we're good to go. Let me give you guys the quick rundown of the schedule. So Friday, Trails from Zero. You can continue the story. That's been a really casual run of that. Saturday should be the usual Dang It podcast. That's going to be at 1 p.m. Pacific, unless otherwise specified. Anything could happen, to be honest. Sunday, which is June 1st. I don't believe there's anything going on there for streams. Anything on the schedule? No, I don't think so. In fact, evenings for Saturday and Sunday are always kind of like pending, but Sundays, it would be nice if I could, it's funny how this is playing again. Sundays, I would like to see if I can throw in like a Hoyo game in there, you know? And then, you know, it's going to be crazy with the upcoming week. What I want to do is just kind of like go through like some of the other Switch games, which is really just Breath of the Wild and Mario Kart 8, to be honest. But yeah, we're prepping for the following week, which I'll definitely remind you guys for the umpteenth time, just so you all know. But for now, we'll go ahead and call it here. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I'll go ahead and call it over for TikTok, and yeah, I'll see everybody on TikTok side in another video. So we just end it right there. Thank you. And then, of course, gotta say goodbye to the YouTube side as well. Everything's archived. Everything's